Flashback 4 years ago when Esperanza and Alfredo are madly in love with each other. They seem so happy enjoying each other's company. They go on dating and focus on each other's company. No one can set them apart but together till the end. In every circumstances, they always put the God first in the center of their relationship. When the day came that their love were strengthened more when Alfredo surprises Esperanza to sweet proposal that will tie them forever. Esperanza seems so happy at the thought that the love of her life wants to spend the rest of their time together. Then she said yes, which Alfredo seems to be the happiest man alive. The tranquil murmur of conversation issued from the brick-tiled azotea where Don Julian and Carmen were busy puttering away among the rose pots. They talk about the day why the engagement of Esperanza and Alfredo does not seem to be in much of a hurry. Carmen remembered how much in love Alfredo to Esperanza, which he hadn't another love affair, that at the beginning he was enthusiastic, flowers, serenades, things, and like that. One evening, he had gone neighboring with Don Julian, a rare enough occurrence since he made it a point to avoid all appearance of currying favor with the judge. This particular evening, however, he had allowed himself to be persuaded. A little mental relaxation now and then is beneficial, the old man had said. Besides, a judge goods will you know. The rest of the talk is worth a rising young lawyer's trouble. Don Julian conveyed through a shrug and a smile that derided his own worldly wisdom. When Judge Del Valle came, Don Julian introduced his son, which is Alfredo Salazar. Don Julian and his uncommunicative friend, the judge, were absorbed in a game of chess. The young man had tired of playing appreciative spectator and desultory conversationalist, so he and Julia Salas had gone off to chat in the vine-covered porch. The long piano in the neighborhood alternately tinkled and banged away as the players' moods altered. Judge Del Valle introduced his wife Donna Adela to Don Julian Salazar. The three girls talk about different stuff like makeup, travels, goals, and anything in life. In the middle of their conversations, Alfredo went near to Julia Salas, the Judge Del Valle's stepsister. He was mesmerized with the beauty of Julia Salas. The gravel road lay before them. At the road's end, the lighted windows of the house on the hill. There swept over the spirit of Alfredo Salazar, a longing so keen that it was pain. A wish that that house were his, that all the bewilderments of the present were not, and that this woman by his side were his long-wedded wife, returning with him to the peace of home. One Sunday morning, Esperanza patiently waited for the arrival of his love, which is Alfredo Salazar.
So you're here. Have you heard the news about Alexa?
Maybe yes. The only test I wish to find out who doesn't matters.
She has injured us. She was not grateful.
The trouble with this man is that you are.
Why do you get angry? I do not understand you at all.
Yes, one has to be fair. According to his life, but it is hard.
What do you mean?
Esperanza! You suppose I.
If you need to take back your word,
Suddenly, Alfredo's low blood began to beat violently, irregularly. A girl was coming down the line, a girl that was striking and vividly alive, the woman that could cause violent commotion in his heart, yet he had no place in the completed ordering of his life. She was one of those fortunate women who have the gift of uniformly acceptable appearance. She never surprised one with unexpected homeliness nor with startling reserves of beauty. At home, in church, on the street, she was always herself, a woman past first bloom, light and clear of complexion, spare of arms and the breast, with a slight convexity to thin throat, a woman dressed with self-conscious care, even elegance, a woman distinctly not average. She was pursuing an indignant relation about something or other, something about Calixta, their note carrier. Alfredo perceived, so he merely half listened, understanding imperfectly. At the post, he drawled out to fill in the gap. Well, what of it? The remark sounded ruder than he had intended. Claims encroached too insistently, as sometimes they did. He treated into the inner fastness, and from that vantage he saw things and people around him as remote and alien. Such times did Esperanza feel baffled and helpless. He was gentle, even tender, but immeasurably far away behind her reach. She had not changed much, a little less slender, not so eagerly alive, yet something had gone. He missed it, sitting opposite Phil, looking thoughtfully into her dark fine eyes. She asked him about the hometowns, about his and that in a sober, somewhat meditative tone. Gently, was yet experimentally, he pressed her hand at parting, but his own felt undisturbed and emotionless. Did she still care? The answer to the question hardly interested him. The young moon had set, and from that inviting cot he could see one half of a star-studded sky. So that was all over. Why had he obstinately clung to that dream? So all these years since when he had been seeing the light of dead stars, long extinguished yet seemingly still in their appointed places in the heavens. An immense sadness as of loss invaded his spirit, a vast homesickness for some immutable refuge of the heart, far away where faded gardens bloom again, and where live on an unchanging freshness the dear dead loves of vanished youth.